Spots are filling up fast for Build Days at Habitat for Humanity Niagara's two projects on Mary Street in Thorold. Emily O'Connor is with us in the studio. Emily, your first Build Day, was it just last week?
It was just last week on Friday.
Who was on that build?
We had two different groups that day, so two different groups of 10. We had abatement, we did not have abatement there next week. We have so many groups that are coming up that I'm so excited for. But last week we had Armstrong Strategy Group as well as Vultra Storage with us.
How do organizations get involved for the Build Days?
You can reach out to us through our website and get involved that way. But we also have a lot of community partners that we work with on a regular basis that we offer Build Days to as a stewardship opportunity. And there's also a sponsorship component. So those that are sponsoring events and opportunities that we have, they often get a Build Day in return.
I bought a new hammer and a great tool belt. So are you going to have the media day that we can get involved in?
Of course, as long as you bring your tool belt with you. Yeah, but you don't need any tools to come to a Build Day. We will supply you with all of that. We'll help you learn a new skill throughout the day so that you can do flooring or painting, maybe even use a saw or something. We'll help you build your resume.
Sounds great. Sounds fantastic. What do these organizations get out of helping Habitat for Humanity?
They physically get to build a home. They get to see a home from start to finish, work alongside the families that the homes are being built for. It's a really rewarding experience for them, and they get to be part of the community. They're helping to build the community and make a house a home.
It's a real team building activity for a lot of organizations as well. They might be on different floors of a building. They come together and work together towards a common goal.
Exactly.
And Habitat is really, they do a really great job of following up and showing people the impact of what their Build Day
Exactly. At the end of the day, we have a home dedication ceremony where we get to give the keys of the house to the new family, and that's where we invite the community and all of our Build Day participants out, and they get to witness the family stepping over the threshold for the very first time, and that becomes their home. It's a really special day, and when we get to see everything come to fruition and all our hard work pay off.
Of course, when you go to a Build Day, you work alongside the future owners of those homes. Can you talk about the two families?
Yeah, there's a bunch of families that we have right now as we're building 5 homes in Thorold this year. But we have Mavis and her children who will be in the very first house. And then we have Ajmal and Jarlasht who will be in our second house. They both have children. Mavis right now is living in a 1-bedroom apartment. And so she'll be able to give her kids lots of space to play and have schoolwork done. They have a backyard that they can play in and a front porch now. And Ajmal and his family, they too will have space for each of their children, which they didn't have before, which is really nice. They now have a safe and affordable home that they can live in.
Safe and affordable, and we need to clarify that too. These are not giveaways of homes to these people.
It's a hand up, not a hand out. So we work with them based on their finances to make sure that they can afford the mortgage moving forward. It's a multi-year partnership that we work with the families.
The Restore, I guess the proceeds from sales at the Restore go to help some of these builds as well.
Of course.
What other kinds of opportunities are there?
We have the 3 Restores in Grimsby, St. Catharines, and Fonthill. And so all of the revenue that the Restores make help keep the lights on at Habitat, keep the organization moving forward. And so the really unique thing is that all of the money that we raise through sponsorship and events and working with the community partners goes directly to the home building program. It goes directly into the homes that we are building for families this year in Thorold, next year in Welland. And there's lots of different ways that you can get involved. We always encourage folks to come volunteer, whether it's in the Restore or on a build site. We obviously have the participants that can come to a build site as well and physically build a home. And then we also encourage people to just participate in our events. So we have Home for Dinner, a month-long initiative.
I wanted to ask about that.
Yeah,
that's on right now till the end of April?
Happening right now, yeah, all month long. So we've got participating restaurants that have joined us for this initiative. And if folks go to visit those restaurants and support local, then a portion of the proceeds of either a meal or a total bill come back to Habitat for our home building program.
5 houses in Thorold this year. What are the future plans the next couple of years?
We are looking to multi-residential homes so that we can help more families. So next year we will be in Welland building 6 homes, and the year after that, Niagara Falls.
You do make an effort to get out to different centers across the Niagara region, which is great to see.
Yeah, of course. Niagara is quite large. We try our best to make sure that we're hitting all the municipalities. There's folks across Niagara that need a hand up, not a handout, and we try our best to make sure that all communities are taken care of.
Those homes in Welland and Niagara Falls, do you have the future owners chosen yet?
Not yet, no. We're always accepting new applications, though. Looking for new families.
The application process, what is involved in that?
Well, the big thing is that because it's a partnership, we do ask them to volunteer 500 hours with us. So that's why a lot of Build Day participants have the opportunity to work alongside the families, because it's a volunteer component for them. They need to collect the 500 hours before we can give them the key to to their new home. And then the other big thing is that they just must show that they are in need of a house. As I said, Mavis and her family, right now they only had a 1-bedroom apartment, so they are definitely in need of a larger home. And then there does need to be a sense of financial stability, as they do have to be able to afford the mortgage payments that are put forward.
The application process, all the information about home build days and also home for dinner restaurants, all available on the Habitat website. Emily, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Mike.